The Texas heat it's more than just uncomfortable these days. We're really talking about a genuine threat.
Absolutely. Yeah, the data from, I think it's Texas A&M and the CDC, it paints a really stark picture.
It does, like air conditioning systems failing when it hits 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right. And then the danger of organ failure, exposure to 103 degrees ever for less than half an hour. It's incredibly serious.
And it's not just the immediate health stuff, right? We're also hearing about electronics, phones, laptops, just giving out in this heat.
Exactly. Which makes staying connected, staying informed, even harder when you need it most.
So for this deep dive, we've been looking into something, well, maybe a bit unconventional as an answer to this crisis.
We have, yeah. We've been exploring the idea of underground bunkers becoming more widespread.
Okay, underground bunkers. I admit it, when you first hear that, it sounds pretty extreme, doesn't it?
It does sound extreme, sure. But there's some interesting science behind it. We saw a paper, Journal of Building Engineering.
Right, and they talk about how these earth-sheltered structures offer a surprisingly consistent environment.
That's the key. It's the natural insulation from the Earth itself. You go down about, say, 20 feet.
20 feet.
And the temperature just naturally stabilizes. Around 50 degrees, have or take.
50 degrees Fahrenheit, all year round, even in a Texas summer.
Yeah, pretty much. And the crucial part, no air conditioning needed to maintain that.
Wow. Okay, that immediately makes you think about those sky-high energy bills, everyone just cranking the AC constantly.
Exactly. That constant need for artificial cooling, which is so energy intensive, it's eliminated in that kind of environment.
Saves money, less strain on the grid too, presumably.
Precisely. Less strain, more reliability, especially during peak heat waves when the grid is most vulnerable.
And it seems like this isn't just theoretical. There's some kind of push to actually make this happen for people.
Yeah, we saw reports, I think, in the Texas Tribune about initiatives using platforms like GoFundMe or that Believe app.
Right. Trying to fund affordable bunkers.
Well, that seems to be the stated goal, yes. To ensure everyone, has access to a safe place during these extreme heat events.
Regardless of their financial situation.
Exactly. It raises that really important point about equity and access to safety in the face of, well, climate change effects.
It's a huge undertaking, obviously. And apparently, there's more detail out there,
Yeah.
like a full video explaining it.
There is, and the push seems to be about getting the word out, sharing the information.
Which really underlines how urgent people feel this is, finding workable solutions.
And if you tie it back to the core problem, the heat, the failing infrastructure this offers, a potentially sustainable path. It's not just a Band-Aid.
It's about creating spaces that are inherently cool.
Right. Naturally cool.
So the main takeaway here seems to be that these underground bunkers, while maybe sounding a bit sci-fi